So we got Alan giving us a little boat tour.
So right here is our engine that we power the boat with. It's a Detroit engine, 6-cylinder.
How many horsepower? You know?
I would say about around 680 horsepower and around 800 to 900 pounds of torque to the prop. She's a beast. I think she has roughly around like 3,000 or 4,000 hours on her. But Detroit engines, as long as you keep them in good shape, check the oil every day, just so, because usually the older the engine, the more it burns oil.
Yeah.
And if you go low on oil, you can bust seals, you can bust bearings, and a bunch of other stuff. But as long as you keep it in good shape, it's gonna last a long time.
Got us a little sink.
On this boat, we do have a restroom on board. Just a single restroom. Got a hose in it too.
Basic setup.
Pretty basic, and pretty reliable too. It's always good to have one on the boat.
You have to empty the tank, Alan?
Not me.
You go swimming in it?
Every time. Right here's the wheelhouse. This is where the captain drives the boat. Got the throttles here. It's 2 throttles. This one does the idle, or this one does the RPMs. This one does forward and neutral and reverse. We got a Lowrance sonar. This does depth. You can see where you're at all times. You can see if there's fish under the water. Right here is a sonar, or a radar actually. So this can actually go up to 75 miles out, and you can actually see what's in your way, or if it's like really foggy. It will show you like black spots, and that's going to be like ground, pylons, markers, or just the structure in general. Right here is the radio. We contact any ships going by. Other captains can call us, and they'll help us out. It's a little slow bite. They'll be like, "Hey, come over here." They're biting over here. We're slaying them. We'll contact them and tell them to come over here, fish this depth of water, just pretty much everything in general. Right here, this is a PA system, so we can radio the whole boat, everybody that's on the boat, let them know, drop the lines this depth, go all the way to the very bottom, let people know to stay seated once we start docking or departing. Also has underway, what is it called?
Yeah, I'm pretty forgetful too.
Brain fart right there.
It's all good, bro.
No, it has a fog warning system. So every about 2 minutes, it'll sound out a long beep. It's called a prolonged blast, and it's usually for fog. If you're anchored, you want to do 2 prolonged blasts, and underway it's 1 prolonged blast. It has a bunch of other stuff. It has horn, it has TOA signals, siren. Pretty much the best thing to have on the boat if you want to be as safe as possible during fog, any weather conditions. Right here, under here is where we keep kind of rods, other equipment, snacks every once in a while.
Oh, that's nice.
We keep our towels right here on top. This is where all of our tools go. We leave our rods down here if we ever need usually these are our extra rods if we have a lot of people on board.
Some spinning reels down there?
We have some spinning reels. Whenever we see like a school of fish, we'll grab a spinning reel. Usually we won't let anybody else use them. We'll hook up to a fish and then we'll let them use it. But casting wise, it's a little dangerous for any other people to do it. Yeah. So we'll do it for them, just so we're a little bit more knowledgeable on the boat. Yeah. A lot of people want to overhand cast, and it's pretty dangerous because someone can get hooked in the arm or anything like that. And usually we're pretty good at underhand casting, so we can get a really far distance. Pretty much, we have an air compressor right here. I don't know if you can see it. This air compressor is for the horn. We have a really loud horn on here. I can't blow it inshore, but if we were out there, I would blow it out there.
Yeah, I was kind of mad I didn't have a spinning reel because that's what I usually fish freshwater with.
Oh, spinning reels. A lot of people are like, "Do you got a spinning reel?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't." I was like,
No comment.
I was like, "We don't."
Yeah.
I just tell them we don't. Right here, this is right under here is a big water tank. It's about 60 gallons. Right here it shows us the level of the water. This is the tube. There's a little cap that's on top. We fill up the water from there. We'll head up to the bow of the boat, and I'll show you guys what we have up there. Oh.
And we got the anchor.
Right here's the anchor system. Got a big winch on it. It's chain driven on the very bottom. We have about a 200 to 300 pound anchor that holds us down. Pretty sturdy. The other day, it was so heavy that we couldn't even get it unstuck from the ground. It took us about like 5 minutes to get it undone.
Stuck in the mud.
Yeah, but it happens all the time. This is the release lever right here. Every time he has to pull it up a little bit, I release it, and he lets it down. And then once we have it in the right position, I'll lock it back up just so the line doesn't keep on constantly going out. Right here is actually the horn that I was talking about. Pretty much like a ship horn, extremely loud. Anybody up front is definitely gonna have some ears ringing after that. Right there's the sonar, actually the radar system that actually scans about 75 miles out. We do night fishing trips too as well. We actually have these lights going all the way around the boat. Supplies power. Actually, we have a generator under the deck. I wish I can go down there, but it's kind of hard to get under there.
Oh, that's okay.
But it's actually a diesel generator, and it supplies us power to all the lights and everything else that's on board. Night fishing is probably one of the things that everybody should come do on the Danny B. It's a pretty fun experience. Last night trip that we did, we actually caught some sharks. We caught every once in a while we catch some redfish. We catch a lot of sand trout and whiting during the night trips. And mostly, every time we go on night trips, it's usually around like 25 people or a little bit more.
Yeah,
it's usually never a small group.
Yeah,
a lot of people
pretty
do
packed.
like going at night. The only time we have night trips is about weekends. That's the only time.
Anything else, Alan? Got the bow.
Pretty much, we just have the stern of the boat. It's where we keep our ice chest. We have one ice chest for everybody's drinks, snacks, or anything like that. We have a trash can on board. We also have a bait cooler.
Y'all got any bait on right now? Any baits?
Any baits? We just have shrimp right now. We do have some fish the captain caught, and then we have some cut bait that I'm gonna cut up once we get back out there.
That cut bait, I think, worked a lot better than the shrimp did.
Oh, cut bait's awesome because you can catch about 4 fish on one piece of bait. On shrimp, you can catch every once in a while you'll catch 1 fish, or you won't catch any fish. You have to resupply your bait like 3 times.
Yeah.
So cut bait's always a better option on the boat. We also do have squid. Somebody left some squid on the boat. He said we can have it, so probably gonna throw some of that out today, just so people can have a better chance of catching instead of just rebaiting the whole time. Squid's really good for whiting and sand trout. They can't resist it. They love it. It's like the best thing. Actually, too, if we catch any catfish, stingrays, or eels, right here is our we call these the wingers. What you do is you hold the line in one hand, you pull it very tight horizontally. You put the hook in this one. You can easily give it a turn, just like that, or you just give it a flick. The fish will kind of do like a little somersault, come right off the hook without you touching it.
Yeah, I saw you doing it the other day. It's pretty efficient.
Oh yeah, it's a lot easier.
Yep.
I think that's pretty much it right there.
Tell the people
where
they can find you if you got Instagram or.
Oh yeah, we do have a Facebook. I think it's called Danny B Charters. You just search that right up on Facebook. Make sure to put South Padre Island if you guys are from around here. But if you guys are down here and you guys do want to come get a trip, make sure to come around 7 o'clock to 7:30 to sign up. We're going to be between Driftwood Landing and Louis' Backyard. You'll see our sign up in the very front. We take 3 trips out. We take a morning, afternoon, and night. Morning trip, we start sign-ups around 7. Afternoon trip, we start sign-ups around 1:20 to 1:30 p.m. And then after nighttime trips, we start signing up around about 5:30 is when we start signing up. And a lot of times people like morning and night trips a lot better. Way better.